here's the interesting thing. So we have a thought, and then here we are now. And then we had a thought, then we had an action. And deed. A deed or an action may be saying something, doing something, something to that effect. Now, over here, we have the perceptual future, which I look at as more of the unknown. And of course, the uncreated, unfoldment. So this right here normally is pretty darn clear. Until from here, we, with our mental level, see, you have all these thought forms running around, and you're getting them also. Let's say these would be thought forms, but the thought forms are based back here. They're all coming from the subconscious. So this all stuff's right here, and the subconscious is all the thoughts around you personally, are all the thoughts going on here, going on there, going on there, going on here, trying to prove the subconscious to be accurate. So we go here, and so we have the subconscious trying to sending all these thoughts. These thoughts, when I say, okay, I was born this way, that way, Caesarean or a Gemini or Sagittarius, whatever, a Leo, and blah, blah, blah. And I was born that way at this time on this date. So that automatically equals blah, 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 blah. And that's now going to equal a certain personality defect, whatever, whatever. So I take that in, and then I take in my mom, my dad, whatever, however, their perception of mom wanted a boy, dad wanted a girl, or dad didn't want kids. And then he's complaining, he's whining, he's always grumpy because now he can't get his favorite golf clubs because she got pregnant and whatever, whatever. So this was all formed in the subconscious. These are all thoughts trying to support the subconscious beliefs now, you as creator, that you bought into, you took in to be true and real. Now, as that's going on, now the conscious mind goes all the way back to here, to the past, to try to project into the future to be true. So there, by default, you're looking into the past for your actions and your deeds. And then you have the thought slash memory, which is also slash, it's kind of funny because the memory is dimensional. And what that means is there's a soul fragmentation still stuck with great emotion in that memory, that now you've split yourself off and you're still experiencing that. So when you go into taking a deep breath, or when you go through a closed side emotional release process, or a past incarnational journey, or whatever, it's like, and you silence the conscious mind and you end up going into the subconscious mind. And when you, like when you use kinesiology, you put it in a circuit, and where that's mainly your focal point is what is creating this situation to become repetitive in my life, creator consciousness, my big self, whatever, show me. And then you get out of the conscious mind, then you take a breath. Sometimes I'll walk you through putting a doorway there, to where the doorway helps with the conscious mind. So with getting the mind out of the way, and a doorway of your creating, whether it has barbed wire or a wrought iron or glass, something really pretty and elegant, you walk through into that subconscious memory. Because in all reality, the conscious mind is 20% of the mind. The subconscious mind is 80%. So in all reality, the subconscious mind is running your day-to-day unfoldments. That's what's running your physical manifestational world. So I call it the four kids, like the four children. And the conscious mind is where you're trying to filter the thoughts that are happening here, that are all running from the subconscious beliefs, judgments, whatever you want to call them, that you as creator commanded to be so. So now we have all this, that these thoughts are all derived from, like I'm lovable or I'm not lovable, and I'm not wanted, or something wrong with me, blah, blah, blah. So now all these thoughts are like all these thoughts to try to remind you and get all confused, where you go into depression, you go into shutdown. So they're like constantly bombarding thoughts to tear you down rather than to inspire you. So now we look at your action that you did. Now the action, like you're on trial, from the 80% being that of the conscious, is holding you on trial and is trying to have you suffer until you take a deep breath to say, you know what? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. And I mean this, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, with your conscious mind, with yourself, your body, your soul, your mind, your work, your wealth, and your world, that says, no, I do not deserve that.